Don Vasily, and right now we are in Cocotal. We just saw the apartment and we saw a couple of villas. So Cocotal is insanely great place, especially if you're going to for vacation first time. So everything is around and it's pretty nice, and what's really important, it's super secured. It's really comfortable and calm. You can hear the birds. Whew, dude, just got tired completely.
Okay, Don, let's make a break.
All right.
My friend is going to Punta Cana. What do you mean about this? Tell me your recommendation.
All right, let's talk about this. Look, first of all, you need to think about like a couple of things. So your trip is starting from the airport, correct?
Yeah.
So in the airport, you shouldn't use any kind of illegal transportations and stuff like this. You can save $5, but then it will turn out that you will spend much more money. And those guys, they are usually use some cheap gas equipment. You can imagine what can be like with cheap gas equipment. So your friend is going to Punta Cana, so you should really start to think from the airport. So you are arriving, let's imagine you are arriving in Punta Cana. Be really careful with taxi drivers. They are really nasty sometimes. And of course you can save $5 if you just take some I don't know, cab, but they are using the gas equipment, and it's really cheap, and it's like, dude, you know, you don't need to save $5 and put your life at risk. You really need to think about everything what will be there. So I would, you know, rather take a clean car with good air conditioners, with a good air conditioner, clean, nice, organized, and they have license. They have something to lose. So we're talking about $5. It's a cup of coffee, but you will, you know, like be at different conditions. And those kind of guys, if they have like license and everything else, they're not going to offer you drugs, some cheap like excursions without license and stuff like this. So be aware. Some people, even like those kind of taxi drivers, can offer drugs, can offer something else. So like be aware about this thing. Really, you know, think twice to, you know, not to be involved in any kind of those activities. Yes, like because otherwise it's going to be super expensive to get out from the jail or any kind of like those kind of adventures, and you don't need those adventures. Of course, you need to think about another thing. So first, you take a good transportation. Usually it's some kind of touristic company. They have license and everything else. This way you will save a lot of time and money. Second, like be aware they can offer drugs in the even starting from the airport. So just avoid those kind of things. Avoid those kind of negotiations and stuff like this. Don't think it's safe. You can consume any kind of drugs here. It's not US or it's not Canada or it's not Europe. Everything is strict here. So, and you don't need to deal with the police department on your vacation. So just avoid this. Another thing that don't buy anything like starting from the airport. You just need to go to your
Buy
hotel.
what?
Huh?
Buy what?
I don't know, like excursions stuff. I don't know, any kind of activities. Just take a bit of, make a pause, like, and think about whatever you need to have, or like book everything up front, or like you can go to your hotel or your apartment villa and then take all decisions. Don't buy anything at the airport because you're doing really quick decisions and it's not always the best decisions. Another thing, we talked with you about the airport. I think we covered everything basically with the airport. What else? I would really recommend, probably, if you're going not with the hotel, if you're going alone, to have some kind of guide who can help you with so I have some messages who can help you with how to be like local. So you should feel local, you should like be local, you should know about the places. If you don't have anybody, at least read some recommendations from, I don't know, TripAdvisor, Expedia, somebody else like Serious. So read about the area you are going to. So another thing, alcohol. Okay, let's talk about alcohol. You can go good with alcohol, but please don't consume stuff too much. Like tell your friend, so like, be careful with alcohol, because you can wake up later on with two nice ladies. I don't know, like what can be, or you can miss your flight. So shit happens, but really be like consume, have a party, have fun, but be aware that like it's back and forth with alcohol. So have enough to have nice mood, but don't take too much. All alcohol that represents, like all alcohol that we have here in the Dominican Republic, everything is great. Even the cheapest rum is great. So if you want to have or bring some nice presents to your friends, yeah, take some rum.
Wait, what alcohol you have here? Only rum?
No, like you can consume any kind of alcohol, starting from champagne, like, and everything else.
In hotel?
In hotel, in apartment, so you can buy in the shop. So no worries about this, because like you can buy anything you feel you want to have, like, and you will have fun, but just limit yourself. Don't drink like horse, especially if you're staying in all-inclusive, because things can happen. I remember one guest from Canada, they were completely drunk and they started to fight police officer. It was not the best ever like idea, and it wasn't smartest thing at all. Of course I will, I got them out from the department, but of course it costs a lot, and it's like consuming time and a lot of money, of course, and time. We solved this, but it was extremely difficult task and you can imagine the situation. You just started to fight the police officer in the middle of the street, so it's not the smartest thing to do.
It's not good.
It's not good, completely. I completely agree with you. So if you are just going to the Dominican Republic and you don't have accommodations, book everything up front and really think about the situation. When you book in the apartment, make sure the pictures you see, that's what you are going to have, because a lot of real estate agents here and a lot of hosts here, they're playing really nasty games. So you're renting something, then you arrive and you have something different. Again, cleaning is crucial, because you don't want to like end up in any kind of hospital here. You need to have vacation, you want to get refreshed, you want to have the best ever emotions, so like be aware about cleaning standards. By the way, if you want to book the best ever apartment with great cleaning standards, check this website. Alright, so going back to the apartments and villas, so make sure that everything what you see, that's exactly what you get. How you can do this, like talk with the hosts, ask them questions, ask them about those things. Is that what I'm going to have? Like, and if not, make sure that you are renting with some good company, and you have like you've read your cancellation policies and stuff. Will be great in case of in case of cancellations policy, so you can connect with the support. You have support number. If that's not what you see, what you expected to have from the pictures, video, I don't know, like description, so call your support and ask for cancellation. In our case, everything is exactly what you see on video or photos. Everything is great. So, and we have a lot of reviews, but of course you may go to any kind of like different part of the island and book something else. But I would really recommend you to start from Punta Cana. That's the most touristic place ever in the Dominican Republic, and we have like airport nearby, so that's the most touristic and the most attractive zone here in the Dominican Republic. Alright, so what else? Like, be super careful with street hustlers. So, street hustlers, what do I mean? So, you need to negotiate a bit, of course, all the time when you're buying something from flea market. But there are a lot of people who are just noisy. They are just like trying to sell you stuff, and it's like all the time negotiations. Usually they are like they can try to sell you something on the beach. They can try to push you something with you know, like somewhere nearby to public places. Please just avoid those kind of people and say my favorite word, mañana. That means tomorrow, and here tomorrow never happens. So like tomorrow, always tomorrow, because like look, you will save $5 or like I don't know, but you will buy something without license. You never know, you can end up in some forest with guys, you know, asking you for tips. It's not the best ever idea to have this, so be aware about this thing. So another thing, probably sunscreen. Be super careful with the sun. It's super strict, and it's like we are almost in the middle of the equator, so be aware that sun is super strict, and after 10 a.m. you should be hiding somewhere, or at least put some heavy sun protector, sunscreen. Be sure that you have it and everything is nice with your skin, otherwise you can get easily like sunburn. Doesn't matter like what kind of type of skin you have, it's really dangerous. So be aware about sunscreen. Other than that, you know, like make sure that you think about excursions and activities. So excursions and activities here is big. We have much more excursions, much more activities here in Punta Cana than even guys you have like in New York or Los Angeles, somewhere else, I don't know, even Boston, somewhere in big cities. So you can do a lot of things, and it's like insanely great. So plan everything ahead. Again, check my website and book your best ever excursions. I will give you the, you know, like special coupon, but don't tell anybody about this coupon, okay? Or somebody's calling. So don't tell anybody about this coupon and promotion, especially to your family and friends. So especially to everybody who you know, but it's up to you, of course. So think about plan ahead, because like some people, they just spent time on the beach. It's great and insanely great, but you want to have something to remember. Book anything, you know, like transportation, something else, and plan your trip ahead. This will help you and secure your insanely great emotions, you know, like an insanely great memories. That's the most important part, because while you going to tropical, while you going to the Dominican Republic, while you going to Punta Cana, you want to have something really unique. So let's say you want to book zip line, you want to book some private yacht, something else. So think about this ahead, think about this and plan everything. So send me a message on this website and ask me how to plan your vacation. That's what I can do for you. You know, and plan, because if you're going to plan, you can have, like, if you book up front, you can have some discounts, you can go with some packages, and in this meaning, you know, you better be organized. So send me a message on the website and we can chat and plan your vacation. That's extremely important, because with all official operators, let's say if you want to book horseback riding for tomorrow, it's usually booked. It's usually already booked. You can take another activities, but you're not gonna have like horseback riding or, I don't know, like private yacht that you want to have. So book everything ahead. So it's pretty good to book everything ahead. The last thing, you know, like a lot of guys and girls they're going to have fun here, to find somebody to, you know, like chill out, have some relationship. Alright, just like be aware that, you know, a lot of stuff going on here, but be sober, analyze the situation, go to only safe place. Play safe, be safe. If you consume alcohol, just make sure that you with somebody who is sober, and make sure that everything is organized and you're going to go back to your place where you're staying. So just play safe, be nice. So that's basically the most important thing in those kind of things, those kind of relationship. The last thing, news. I would say I would mark this as news. A lot of people are talking about like hurricanes, some disasters, rainfalls and stuff like this. Look, usually everything is like super nice here. You have like 1 hour of rain, then it's sunny, then everything is great. So don't believe much, you know, like don't check like those news. They're usually just bullshit. So like ask someone local. By the way, you can ask us. You can download our weather guide on our website. So usually everything is perfect in the Dominican Republic, and you can go on vacation. Even it's like you checking the weather forecast and it's like rain, but usually you go in, it's like raining a bit, then sunny, so like you can still enjoy. And this is even better when you have rain and then sun, and then, you know, so when it's like mixing, you are going to feel much better about this weather and feel in this climate. So that's basically all. Oh, you're recording. All right, let's make a clip from this. All right, that's nice. I'm Don Vasily. Subscribe to our channel, thumbs up, and ring the bell. Not miss our next video. I hope to see you soon in Punta Cana. Cheers.
Hey, for real, this nice video.